a shutdown causes big problems also. And at this point, when the economy is roaring back, we had record job numbers this last quarter, over 9 million jobs. We're going to throw that all out? We have a market, you know, your stock market. Who has 401ks here?
And believe me, we're in a bubble right now.
Your 401ks and your stocks, when you have stocks, would be obliterated. And right now, we have just, on two of your markets, as you know, S&P and NASDAQ, you're at new records.
Believe me, we're in a bubble right now.
You're at new records, and you're about to hit another new record. Think of it. Who would have thought the stock market?
And believe me, we're in a bubble right now. And the only thing that looks good is the stock market.
And hopefully we're at the end of this horrible China virus. Came from China. They should have stopped it, and they did. But who would have thought, just who would have thought, that the stock market is at record levels right now?
But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down.
Record levels. And everything else is going to follow. Before the virus, we created an economic miracle.
We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And now we're doing it again. And now we're doing it again. We did the Paycheck Protection Program where we saved more than 200,000 jobs in New Hampshire alone.
Sounds good, doesn't work, never going to happen.
200,000, right? Over the past 3 months, we've gained so many different, if you look at retail numbers, take a look at our retail numbers.
Our country is suffering because people have made such bad decisions in terms of our jobs and in terms of what's going on. Now, look, we have the worst revival of an economy since the Great Depression.
Look at some of the numbers being announced by companies. They're at records. Can you imagine giving that all up and starting again? It's not acceptable. If I'm reelected, we will create 10 million jobs over the next 10 months, and we'll do that easily.
Sounds good, doesn't work, never going to happen.
The Biden agenda, with big tax increases and big regulation increases, would immediately kill everything. You will go into a depression, and I'm very good at predicting this. You will go into a depression, the likes of which this country has not seen since 1929.
We have the worst revival of an economy since the Great Depression.
And who knows, maybe worse than that. They are playing a suicide mission if they want to raise your taxes. They want to raise your taxes by $4 trillion. And that's going to be almost everybody's tax. They're saying for the rich? No, not for the rich. They're going to be raising everybody's taxes almost.
And believe me, we're in a bubble right now. And the only thing that looks good is the stock market. But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble. And we better be awfully careful. And we have a Fed that's doing political things. The Fed is doing political by keeping the interest rates at this level. When they raise interest rates, you're going to see some very bad things happen because the Fed is not doing their job.